I've got a new writer document over here, and this is where we start now. Yesterday, we have already learned about mail merge. Today, I'm going to show you another way of doing mail merge, another method of doing mail merge. I hope yesterday's mail merge you have already understood how to do, what are the steps involved in that. So today, let's learn about second way of doing mail merge. For the second way, we can have the database in different forms. Many times what we do is we have got the records of our students or records of our friends in Excel format. So let us start with an Excel sheet over here. I go to File, I go to New and Spreadsheet. Let's create an Excel sheet over here. In this Excel sheet, I write, say, roll number of the student, name of the student, class, address. Fine. So these are the things which I've got in my list. Now I enter the data. So roll number is 123, name is Rashid, class is 10A, address is Delhi. Then I've got roll number 234, name is Krishnav, class is 11S, and this is Athras. So there are three records which I've got. I will save this particular file by any name I want. So I just go to File and then I save as. And in the 10th standard directory itself, I give the name for this file as my class 10A. So this is my database file. Last time we created a database with .csv. Yesterday we created a database with .csv, that is comma separated value. Today we are creating a database which is an Excel, which is .ods format, spreadsheet format. So I save this. Now my database is ready. So I'm showing you two different ways of working with mail merge. Now I will just minimize this database because I don't require it right now, or I can even close it because I don't need it. And I go back to my Word document. In this Word document, I'll start typing letter. So I would normally type a letter like this to Mr. and the name of the child. And then you want the address of that particular child to come over here. So I'm leaving the space for name and address. And then whatever subject you've got, reference. You also want the class of the child to appear. You can put that also, fine. And then from, right. We forgot to give the class teacher in that particular database. So let's go back to that and then insert the class teacher also over there. So I'll just go back to my place and I add, this is class 10A. I open the Excel sheet. I open the spreadsheet using Calc itself, open. And I add class teacher. These are the three class teachers we have. Now I save my data and I go back to my document. How do I go back to the document? You can press Alt key and the Tab key. So with the Alt and Tab key, you can just switch between the documents from one document to another document. So I just go to my document. Now my database is ready, my table is ready, and my main document is ready. What are the main requirements in the mail merge? You should have the main document and you should have the database. Then you've got to merge these two. So let's start doing that. As you know that I'm showing you the second method today. So I've created my document. Then I go to File. After clicking on File, I go to Wizards. Now you will find that in Wizards, there is one option at the end which is called as Address Data Source. click on this address data source, and over here, you can have your addresses coming from any of these places. But my address source is something else. So I click on other external data source and click on next. Then it takes me to the second step. In the second step, I've got the settings. To set up the new data source, additional information is required. What is that information? Let's click on settings. It is asking, select the type of database to which you want to establish a connection. So these are the different types of database. You click on this drop down and you find that these are all the various databases which are possible with which you can create a connection. Which is the kind of database I've created? I have created a spreadsheet. So I go to spreadsheet and select that. Now I click on next. The moment I click on next, it's going to start asking me, where is the spreadsheet? Where is the database? So you have got path to the spreadsheet document. Click on browse and select the database. So if you remember, in class 10, we have saved the database by the name class 10A. You can see over here, this is a spreadsheet document, class 10A, and I select that and I click on open. So that has been selected. Then there is another option which you're getting over here, that is test connection. When you click on test connection, it's going to establish the connection with that particular Excel sheet, with that particular spreadsheet. Let's click on that. It says connection test. The connection was established successfully. Click on OK. So your connection has been done. Now click on finish. The connection has been established. Now let's go to the next. You will find that it automatically gives the location of the database and the name of the database. Now the database name is addresses 3. And what is the name of the table in that? It is class 10A. So I click on finish. My database has been created. Now let's insert the fields from that particular database. So for that, you have to click on this data source or press F4 function key. When you click on this, it shows all the databases which are available on your computer, on your machine. You will find that it is showing addresses 1, addresses 2, addresses 3. What was the name of our database? It was addresses 3. So I double click on this addresses 3. In that, I select the tables. I created only one table, so it is going to show me only that particular table over here. It shows role, name, class, address, class teacher. Now my main document is there and my database is there. What I need to do is place the fields at the right place. So on my main document, after Mr., I want name of the students to come. So what I have to do is click on this name over here. You will find that all the names are selected. Click on that name, drag and bring it on the main document and place it where you want. Remember that wherever you're going to place, you'll find that dotted line, vertical dotted line coming along with it. Place it over there. So your names are going to come over here. Then, do you want the class also to come? So press the enter key. Then click on class and then bring it down and place it over here. After that, you want the address to come. So click on this, press enter, click on address and bring it down over here. So I've got name, class and address over here. Then you want the name of the class teacher to come. Click on this class teacher and drag and bring it to the place where you want. So I've created my main document. It's ready. I don't want the roll number, so I'm not bringing the roll number over here. Then I go to the previous yesterday's work. Now I don't want this particular table, so I can just click on this database button once again, data source, and it closes the data source for me. If you want to keep it open, you can keep it open. It doesn't matter at all, right? You can just reduce the size so that our sheet is visible, or main document is visible to everyone. So I'm just going to place it like this. Then click on Tools and go to Mail Merge Wizard. Now in the Mail Merge Wizard, we select use the current document. Yes, use the current document itself. How do you want to use it? Letter. Yes, I want to use it as letter. I don't want to use it as email. Click on next. Then where is the database? If you remember, yesterday we clicked on this select different address list and we selected the address list from there. But today, if you find, you will find that current address is addresses 3. That is what our database was. If it is not the same, you will click on this, select different address list, and then you will click the correct database from here and the correct table and click on OK. So once that is done, then how do you want to place the records? How do you want this particular the address block to come? On today's document, I don't want the address block because I have already placed the fields on my document. So I'm not going to select this address block today. Then now go to next. In the next, you want the salutation like dear Mr., dear Miss. Then you will just click on this. Yes, this document should have salutation. So you will have, for female, it will come as dear Miss, Mrs., or for male, it will come as Mr. And you will have to select the field which is going to be evaluated over here. I don't have any field which is going to indicate the gender here. So I'm not going to keep this option. If I had kept the field like gender, then I could have associated that gender field over here with this. So if the gender was F, I would have displayed Mrs. If the gender was M, I would have displayed Mr. But since I don't have the gender field, I'm not keeping this option ticked. I'm skipping this. I go to next. Then I have the edit document. Do you want to edit the document? If you want to edit the document, click on edit document and you can make the changes in the document, whatever changes you want. After you have made all the changes, suppose you want to add one more line over here, 2022, you will just make those changes and then click on return to mail merge wizard. Then click on next. You will find that it has automatically created everything for you. Today, we created this from the spreadsheet. Now, personalize the document, edit individual document. Do you want to edit the individual document? Click on edit individual, and then you can go to individual documents and then you can edit over there. But if you find that everything is perfect, just go back to return to mail merge and click on next. How do you want this particular file to be saved? You want to save the starting document. You want to save the merged document. You want to print the merged document. So if you want to print it, just click on print merged document. It will automatically select the printer for you. If this is not the correct printer, you can click on this arrow and select the correct printer which you have. And then click on print document. So it's going to print it for you. If you want to just save the merged document, click on save merged document. You want to save it as single document, click on save as single document. Yesterday, we had saved it as individual documents. Today, we want to save it as single document. So I click on single document and then save documents. Give the name for it, mail merge using spreadsheet. The document has been saved. Now click on finish. So you will find that now you have created the mail merge using the spreadsheet today. If you want to check that, you could just go to the location where you have saved it. And in that location, you will find you have mail merge using spreadsheet and open that particular file. So you've got all your letters over here merged for you. Right? This is the second way of mail merge.